Hi, my name is Juan Rodriguez, and I'm honored, and I really appreciate that they actually trust me doing this. But I have studied art and drawing at both Olympic College, and later on went to University of Washington, where I majored in sculpture and minored in painting and drawing. So I kind of like going in all directions, and I like looking at all different kinds of medium, because sometimes you can mix them or separate them. It just depends. So we'll start with the drawing segment here. There's only two pieces. What I look at is I look at design, which is, covers the principles and the elements. Basically it's like moving shapes around artistically, and it's an artistic way of organizing. That's the way I look at design. And then I look at, I do look at drawing skills, if they're pertinent, like if it's abstract, it's kind of hard to judge drawing skills, but if you're going to draw something and put it in your picture, I'm gonna judge your skills. And the last thing I look at is mastery of medium. So all that being said, I think this is going to be first place. I like, it's got nice shape. Broken up into that format, and they definitely have a mastery of that medium. And this is a pastel drawing, and that will get second, of course. Next we'll move on to this is mixed media. Even though these look like just paintings to me, when you stand 3-4 feet away, I guess there's a glass bead. I asked about why it was mixed media. I guess there's a black glass bead mixed in here. I don't know if that would affect it more, if it had a more direct lighting. Anyway, so here they are in mixed media, and I chose this one for first place. I really like the way these shapes are broken up, especially these lights contrasting the darks, I gave this one second place, because of course it really has nice shapes break up in the contrast of actually larger shapes to smaller shapes, and we have some good contrast of lights and darks moving in and out. And this one is third place. The pattern has a variation in that the colors are different, and even the shapes of the hearts are different. So that's I like that. This is the photography section, and I still look at the same things, how spaces are broken up, if there's contrast used, how the spaces either disperse among the format or they move back and forth. That's where the contrast comes in. So I like this one. It's got, I like that it's got an analogous feel to it, analogous colors. I mean, basically they're all the same color, but nice variations to it. It's got good movement. I think it's very, calming piece. I chose this one for second. That has good design in it, and of course it's proverbial eagles. you know. And I chose this one for third place. I've seen this a lot around here in the Pacific Northwest, where a crow is just goes in at the eagle. I just don't understand how these eagles put up with it, but they do. The crow doesn't want them in that area, and they eventually, when they feel like it, they do move on, but it's usually on their terms. Okay, next this is the painting. This is oil and acrylic. This is the one I choose for first place. I like that they, you know, it's got a dark background, and I like that they actually used it as the stripes instead of actually painting the stripes in there. I chose this one for second place. It's got a nice breakup of spaces, and I like the subtleness of how the white turns into green and the greens turn into yellows. It's got, even though it looks like, oh, a white flower, it's got a lot of color subtleties in it. Again, it's also with a dark light subject matter with a dark background. This one's third place. I like the composition. I like the breakup of the shapes and the format, you know. Also, I like that, you know, their boots. It's just a nice little still life there. Okay, now we'll move to the watercolor section. I chose this one for first place. Oops, I like the breakup of the shapes. No, this one here. You know, it just got some good contrast to it. Nice division of the spaces in the format. I chose this one for second place. I really like this, especially since it's blackberry season. I like how she captured those blackberries. You can almost taste them, you know. And I chose this one for third. That's got also very nice breakups and subtleties to it. I like how the trees just disappear into the background there, those background trees. Is that all of them?
That's it.
Okay.